Hi, this is Jason. I wanted to first review my PowerPoint presentations using the Accessibility Handbook. The first thing they mentioned was the outline view. This is usually how I view the PowerPoints and show them a lot of times. One question I did have though is that I a lot of times will convert it to a PowerPoint show for the students, so they do not get the pane over here. So not sure how that fits into the accessibility there, if that should be there or not. As far as slide layouts, I use the traditional slide layout, so that's something that I do follow that will work for the accessibility. The reading order as well, usually have the transitions and the animations that will go in order, so that would be able to be sequential for some kind of reading program and things like that. The alt text for images was definitely something that was new to me. I think it's pretty interesting. I usually use the pictures to reinforce the text, but it is something that would be necessary if there is a student that can't see the picture, obviously, to have some kind of description of it in addition to just what is available in the information of the slide. The lists, I use standard list mode for PowerPoint, so I think that's something that I wouldn't have an issue with or have to change for accessibility purposes. Hyperlinking is something that I've always done, and my question on that is the text here, as the text would be read by the reading program, would it mention that it was a hyperlink? Because I tend to put things in a sentence, and if it just says watch the video to learn more about longitudinal waves, there wouldn't necessarily be the direction there as to what the hyperlink text was. So I wasn't sure if it should just be a standalone, here's the link, and it's hypertext, or if it could be hyperlinked within a sentence and it will identify that that was indeed hyperlinked. Tables, the row headers was an interesting feature that was new to me. I do think I would have to create new versions of tables to make them accessible, because I do like to use the merge and things like that to make it more visually appealing, but obviously that could interfere with some of the reading and things like that, so I think I'd have to have some alternate versions of the tables I have. Color, there are some color things that I use for emphasis. Again, a question there would be, does it recognize the use of bold as opposed to just normal text? Is that something that would show up? It may not be able to read color, but that font idea there is something to show emphasis. Not sure if that would be an option or not. The math and science stuff, I teach science, so that is of particular interest to me. I'd have to really see what the limitations are with that and check what kind of alternatives I have to use the math and science functions that may be included in some presentations I have. Finally, the video and audio, always try to use captions if available. Even when there's no one with accessibility problems, I just think it's something to really help with vocabulary recognition. The students hear the word as well as see it, and I just think that helps to reinforce the idea. So that's something that I already do incorporate into the videos and that I show. So that is all.